Hello, everyone. I am out today, and you have a wonderful substitute who is here to help you if you need anything. So before you get started, I want you to watch this video, and I'm going to go through the packet that I made for you all to use today. The first thing that you're going to do for your warm-up, you see here the your do now warm up is the because, but, and so sentences. So instead of thinking about adults this time, we're specifically thinking about teachers and students. And this relates to chapter 2 of To Kill a Mockingbird, because that chapter, as you know from completing the Ed puzzle that I left for you to do on Friday, is all about Scout's beginning days of school and poor old Miss Caroline. So do that part first. Then I've got another exercise. I am looking at some of your writing, and one thing that I think can make your writing stronger is using more appositives to clarify what you were saying. Quick review: appositives are nouns or noun phrases that follow or come before a noun, and it gives you more information about that noun. For example, I wrote this one. My mother, Linda Armstrong Winters, taught first grade for 40 years. Now, I could also say Linda Armstrong Winters, comma, my mother, comma, taught first grade for 40 years. This link here is a 2-minute video that is a reminder, just kind of a review of appositives. So please watch that really quickly. And then when you come back after watching that, we're going to move on to the next exercise. If you want to pause this video and watch that video and then come back, that would be fine. Okay. So after watching the video, I have a review exercise here. So what you're going to do is look at the character names. These are people we've gotten to know in chapter 1 and chapter 2. And you're going to choose at least, you're going to match the characters with their appositives. These phrases that give more, these phrases that give more information about these characters, please put the corresponding letter into the gray boxes here. Now, when you finish that, you're going to choose at least one of those characters. If you want to do more than one, that is fine. That would make me happy and give you more practice. And choose one of the characters and then write a sentence about them using the description in this table as an appositive. For example, I put Jim, the leader of the group of children, was the oldest, so he usually decided what game they would play. You could also flip that around and say the leader of the group of children, comma, Jim, comma, was the oldest. So please do not copy the sentence that I wrote. Write an original sentence. Okay, so this is going to be the main part of your work today. It's also going to be your exit ticket. If you don't finish during class today, please use small group this afternoon to finish up. It's 20 minutes carved out of your day just to do asynchronous work. You're going to highlight and take notes as you read chapter 2 of To Kill a Mockingbird, and make sure your notes capture the important information about how Miss Caroline doesn't understand Maycomb and its people. So that is going to be your focus for your annotation, specifically how Miss Caroline doesn't understand Maycomb and its people. You can also highlight anything that is particularly meaningful, words or phrases. If there's a word you don't know, you can highlight it or circle it and look it up. And then as you read, think about what Harper Lee is revealing about society in Macomb, Alabama in the 1930s. So I know y'all had trouble, some of you had trouble using Kami to annotate. So I just went ahead and put chapter 2 in your packet. So you can just do your annotations here. I made a column for you to put notes in, and that'll be simpler. I can just give you feedback and mark your annotations on this document. So that's going to be easier. So I went ahead and did some for you just to model it. So first of all, we see that Miss Caroline was no more than 21. That's the first thing that I highlighted. Now this is particularly about Miss Caroline, so I chose the color yellow. So yellow is going to be my Miss Caroline color. And so I highlighted that she was no more than 21. You want to, you can also highlight her description: bright auburn hair, pink cheeks, crimson, it didn't work, crimson fingernail polish. So auburn hair means red hair. So she had red hair, pink cheeks, and fingernail polish. That's a lot of color. Red and white striped dress. You may want to highlight that. But that's all about Ms. Caroline. So the note that I made, no more than 21, that may seem old to you, but to me that's a baby. So she was very young, and we know that she went to college, and people usually graduate from college around 21 or 22. So I'm inferring that she was so young, this was probably her first job teaching. Okay, so going along here, I found a word, apprehensively. Now, I'm pretending this is a word that y'all probably already know, but just as an example, I chose apprehensively. Now, for my words that I need to look up or clarify color, I used green. And I looked up apprehensively, and I just put the definition there. And you can do that for any words that you don't know or that are new to you, or you kind of know what they mean, but you're not sure. Okay, so reading along, since I'm looking at Miss Caroline and how she doesn't understand, here's another thing. Now, this isn't specifically about Miss Caroline, but this is evidence that I can use to show that she just would not understand Macomb. She was from North Alabama, from Winston County. So I am going to highlight that. All right, and then I'm going to go back, and since this is something that isn't really about Miss Caroline, it's more about, well, yeah, this is about Miss Caroline, so I'm going to make that yellow. Okay, so, and then I see that the children are apprehensive. Now, there's more there that you can highlight, but I'm going to skip down to this last sentence. So this is about Macomb more than anything. This is what everybody in Macomb thought about North Alabama. And I used this nice kind of, I don't know what this would be, cyan it says. I would say aquamarine, but what do I know? I teach English. I'm not an artist. North Alabama was full of liquor interests, big mules, steel companies, Republicans, professors, and other persons of no background. So this note that I made here is that would automatically make her an outsider. Just where she was from was the first strike against her. All right. So that's just an example. And so what you all need to do now is to go through and look through the rest of chapter 2 and find that evidence. Let me look at the prompt again. Capture important information about how Miss Caroline doesn't understand Macomb and its people, and then any other meaningful words and phrases. So just do this here on this. I want this whole chapter annotated. I don't expect you to catch everything, but I do expect you to make an effort and use your time. And here's where we will stop. Stop here on Monday. Stop here today. And then Tuesday we'll pick up. So you're going to be assessed for your annotations, and you're going to be assessed for what comes on Tuesday. So this is actually 2 grades combined into one, half and half, more or less. So please let me know if you have any questions. You can text me or Insta me today. And that is it. Y'all make me proud. Make yourselves proud too. And I will see you Tuesday.